Good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I'm about 5 minutes late getting started tonight. Welcome on Facebook. I'm going to start Instagram. Welcome on Instagram tonight. How's everyone doing? Um, Tonight, I just had a brain fart for a second. Tonight, hopefully, we're gonna have Edna at 8:30. She's got another Zoom meeting that she's on, so hopefully she will be on with us around 8:30. But welcome everybody. Tonight, I'm gonna talk about some topics. I got plenty of new products in the mail as usual. So I'm going to take you through what I have. I told you guys a couple of weeks ago I ordered a curl box which featured Tracy Ellis Ross's pattern. So I did get that in the mail on Friday. So I'm going to take you guys through the box. And then I ordered some other stuff from a website I mentioned to you called Henna Sooq. So everybody join, say hello, leave some comments tonight. Let me know who's on with me. I see some people on Facebook. So let me tell you the platforms I'm on in case we have any problems. I am on Facebook on my personal Allison Vaughn page. I'm on Facebook on my Maintaining My Crown page. And then I am on Instagram on Maintaining My Crown. So those of you that are on Maintaining My Crown on Facebook, when Edna joins tonight, she's going to be on my Allison Vaughn page. Okay, so you might want to flip over there where you can actually see her if we can get her on screen. Otherwise, you're just going to hear the conversation with her. So just to back up, last week I advertised a lot that I was going to have Edna on, and Edna is the owner and founder of a cosmetic line called Picture Perfection Skincare and Cosmetics. And so she was scheduled to be live with us last week, and she actually tried, but we could not get her connection to join no matter how many times we tried. So we postponed it for tonight. So she is scheduled to join us about 8:30. Okay, so again, when she comes on live, she's going to be on screen if we can get it to work, fingers crossed. She's going to be on my Allison Vaughn page. So anybody who's on Facebook on Maintaining My Crown, you might want to pop over so that when she's on screen, you can actually see her as she and I have a conversation. Okay, so tonight she's supposed to be, so let me just give you a little bit of a background on Edna again. She is, like I said, she is the owner of her own cosmetics line. She's a former professional model. She's a professional makeup artist. Um, and so I had been doing some marketing or influencing for her makeup line for her. And we were supposed to do a makeover. She was supposed to come to my house in the spring and do a makeover live for us. But when the pandemic hit and the shutdown hit and everything, we had to stop it. So the idea is to bring her on and let her talk to us tonight a little bit about makeup. She's a licensed cosmetologist. So she is qualified to talk to us about hair and answer any questions that we have or some questions that we have pertaining to hair. But I think really her specialty right now, or it has been for years, is she's really heavy into the makeup. And she has done some magazine covers, which she did black hair. She did a magazine cover for Black Hair magazine years ago. And she sent it to me, but I didn't know if I had authorization to publish it. So if she says it's okay, then I will go ahead. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Glad to see you join. So if she gives me permission, I will go ahead and I will publish the magazine cover that she did for Black Hair years ago. So she's big into the makeup world, and it'll be a pleasure to have her on later. Okay. So enough with that. Let me get started because it's already 10 after, just about 10 after 8. Let me get started on what I had for you guys this week. And then when Edna joins, she should be sending a request to go live. And Kimberly, hi, I'm so glad to see you. I put that picture up especially for you of my big chop. So hopefully you got a chance to see it. I don't know, Facebook, when I tried to put the picture attached to where your question was, it says that I cannot put picture comments on that page. So I had to do it as a separate post. So I hope you got a chance to see it. If not, take a look. I put it up there. So I transitioned, you guys. So I'm talking to Kimberly on Maintaining My Crown on Facebook for all of you who might be wondering. She had asked a question on whether or not I transitioned before I big chopped, or a question pertaining to the big chop. And so, yes, I did big chop after transitioning for a good year. So, oh, you saw the picture? Wonderful. So I put up a picture for her so she can see what my hair looked like when I big chopped. So I did not want to just dive right in to the big chop. I was in corporate America at the time, and I was still very conscientious about my hair. And this is actually the second time I went natural. I went natural, I don't even know how many years ago now. And I transitioned for about a year, but I got to the point where I had so much natural hair and the front, I just couldn't manage it. Gel couldn't hold it down, a scarf, nothing I could do could keep it to what I thought. Unfortunately, unfortunately, this is the mindset that we get into when you deal with so much discrimination in the workplace because of our natural hair and wearing our natural hair. I couldn't get it to a place where I felt like it was acceptable. I don't really know how else to say, to be able to be in the workplace without having like half straight hair and half afro halfway through the day, and I'm walking into meetings looking like that. So I got frustrated. I really didn't know how to manage my hair at that point, and so I just gave up and put the perm back in it. But the second time I transitioned, which was 3 years ago, I big chopped in 2017. So my last relaxer was October of 2016. So that was about 14 months. I transitioned before I cut it off, and I was much more comfortable that go round. And I didn't have a choice because I put up a post, you guys. I think it's on Instagram and Facebook. I put up a post of what my hair looked like in 2017, I think, in 2020 or 2016. No, 2016, because that picture was taken 1 month after my very last relaxer. And you can see how thin my hair was. And I was actually embarrassed to wear it out because you could see right through it. And I was very used to having a long head of very, very thick hair. And to get to a point where I was wearing my hair out and I could look right through it, I became very self-conscious, to the point where I said to my girlfriend, I was like, I'm embarrassed to even try to wear my hair out now because it had gotten so thin. So I had to make the decision of whether I was going to continue the relaxer or coloring, because I didn't like the gray either. And I decided I just couldn't tolerate the gray, but I could definitely give it a shot again with my natural hair. So that's really just a little bit about my journey. So, and right now, you guys, my hair is pretty gray, to just be 100% transparent. And rather than color it and put the black back in it, I have the Sangria hair color wax. I just slapped some on today just to cover up the gray a little bit so that I can come on here, because I'm actually going to wash my hair tomorrow, and then my daughter is supposed to be, if we can get it done, she's going to put some cornrows in it for me on Tuesday. So, yeah, enough rambling. So let's talk about what I have this week for you guys. So, curl box. And I've spoken about curl box before. I've posted about curl box before. So this is a subscription that you get on their mailing list. A lot of times they're at maximum capacity. So they will have an email that they send out, and they let you know when they have space. And then it's usually like 9 o'clock, 9:30 on a Saturday morning, you can try to enroll. But what this is for people like myself who like to try out a lot of different products. You can sign up, and each month they send out a box of products featuring a different brand or line. So this month's box, or last month now, was Tracy Ellis Ross, and this was Pattern. So even if you don't subscribe, even if you're not on their list, sometimes they have extra boxes and you can just pay to order that particular box. So I really, really, really have been wanting to try this. And I'm going to say this, to me, it is a little expensive in the store. And so this was a great opportunity. The box is $20 $5 for shipping, and you typically get 4 full-size products in the box. And sometimes they'll send you extra things, like they'll give you a styling tool, or they'll give you headbands. Like there's a colorful headband that I wear sometimes that I got out of the Cantu curl box. So I actually canceled my subscription because I just couldn't keep up with the products. There was no way that I could use them all. And so they were collecting. Not that I've done much better on my own, honestly, because I buy just as much, but I couldn't do this and do the curl box. So I suspended my subscription. So on a box by box basis, if they have something that I really, really want to try and they have extras, I'll just, buy the box. So this box was Tracy Ellis Ross, and she has her own line called Pattern. And as I mentioned to you before, I've seen mixed reviews about her box. So a lot of the girls with the 4C hair, which is the tightest, like they call it kinky coily curly, a lot of them felt that this line really was not catered, or did not really serve their type of hair the best, that this was more for somebody with Tracy's type of hair, like a type 3 hair, so a looser curl pattern. So I'm excited to try this out. So let me take you through the box. I happen to love this idea of curl box, and I think right now with the pandemic and I think we're all getting ready to go back into a shutdown, quite honestly. It's great to be able to have these products delivered right to your door, and they're good lines. They're not sending you, junk products. They're sending you quality products. So I love it. And I think it's fun to get this big box in the mail. So this is my box. This is curl box. So you get this box. Let me see if I could do this for you guys. This is actually kind of heavy. This is 4 full-size products, like I said. And they sent me a styling tool. So this is how it comes packaged. Okay. So let me take you through this box. I love it. This is like Christmas. Okay, so here we have, this is 3.9 fluid ounces. This is a jojoba oil serum. It says moisture boost for hair and scalp. And then we have, this is a hydration shampoo. And I'm going to open this up and I'm going to tell you exactly what this smells like. I got this in the box, in the mail on Friday. Unfortunately, it took a full 2 weeks to arrive. They shipped this out to me in October, at the end of October, and I just got this on Friday. So this is the shampoo. This is a nice, hefty tube. This has a good bit of weight to it. It says this is 9.8 fluid ounces, right? Gently cleanse and hydrate. So I may actually use this tomorrow for wash day so that I can report back to you next week and to tell you what I think about it. Okay, so I haven't opened this up. So let me peel this off, and I'm going to squeeze a little bit out for you, and then I'm going to tell you what this smells like. So it's lightly perfumed, and this is like a pearl consistency. So I hope you can see that good. There's no particular scent that I could liken this to, but it's lightly perfumed. It's not terrible. And I don't feel like this would stick with your hair. You know how sometimes you could smell the conditioner or the shampoo for days later. This one doesn't. This is not that heavy. This is not overwhelming. And it's I don't know. It's kind of thin, medium texture. I'm going to say medium texture, like medium consistency rather. So not bad. This seems like this would give you a good lather. Okay, so next we have, this is what they call their medium conditioner for curlies. This says hydrate and nourish too. This is 13 fluid ounces. So again, this is a really big tube, you guys. Let me put this next to something else I have. I don't know if you can see that, but this is, I think, I want to say that these are the biggest tubes of products that I've ever gotten. Like this is heavy and this is large. So I'm quite impressed. And this line, you know, when you look at these products are sold in that store Ulta. I want to say, and I think I said this last week, that these tubes alone are like $22. So to get all of this for $20 plus $5 shipping, you can't beat it. Okay, so this is the conditioner. Look how thick this is. Look at that. That's right up my alley, you guys. You know I like thick, creamy stuff. So this, wow, this is nice. It has a similar. It's not exactly. It doesn't smell exactly like the shampoo, but this I actually think this smells better than the shampoo. This is the conditioner. So look how thick this is. That's really thick. I like that. I don't even, you know what? I don't even want to waste it. I hope I can get this maybe back in the tube. So this is a nice smell, nice consistency. So far, so good. And then next up in the box, we have the leave-in. So here's the leave-in conditioner. This one is, again, 9.8 fluid ounces. Leave-in conditioner. This is supposed to define and moisturize. I'm so impressed with this box. You know, and I have many, many boxes from Curlbox with different lines. But, I mean, the size of these products, just the weight of it, this is heavy. This is really like a solid product. So I'm very happy. I didn't expect them to be this big. Now this one, this is the leave-in, right? This smells more like the shampoo, but this is nice. I think I kind of like this. So let me tell you what this says on the back here. This is great for curlies, coilies, and tight textures when your curls need lasting hydration and definition. All right, mixed with a little bit of magic, our leave-in conditioner seals your curls with lasting moisture, lotion packed with nutritious oils to combat dryness while also providing a soft hold for curl pattern definition. Hair is left hydrated and ready to face the world. All right, well, I'm ready to try this on Tuesday. Okay, so this says, let me read you this suggested use because this actually has a pro tip on the back. And let me see if these others, I've never seen products with pro tips. So let's just see what this says here. Okay, suggested use, apply to soaking wet, conditioned hair, evenly distributing to all strands. Pro tip, cocktail in a few drops of pattern argan oil hair serum. That's not what this is. This is jojoba. Okay, cocktail in a few drops with the pattern argan oil hair serum with leave-in conditioner for extra moisture boost on wet hair. Also works well on dry hair to tame flyaways and offer a light hold. Pro tip, cocktail in a few drops of pattern jojoba oil hair serum with leave-in conditioner for an extra moisture boost and shine on dry hair. All right, so this is good. I've actually not seen a brand who gives you a pro tip like this on how to use this for wet hair and dry hair. So I'm excited because now I'm going to definitely try this out both ways and see what happens. And then also in the box, they give you a clip, which is nice. Now, like I said, I'm 5'9". I'm not a small woman, so my hands are sizable, right? So this is a nice clip for the back of your hair, and this is pretty solid. This is sturdy. So these products, the the size and the quality and the weight and everything is pretty good. Because you know, a lot of these clips, you snap these a few times and they will break. But this seems very sturdy. So kudos to her on that. And then last in the box, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually got 6 products in this box for $20, 25 with shipping. So you can't beat this. So this is a shower brush. This says it detangles and helps curls find each other. Okay, so let me open up this brush. Now look at this. Okay, so the brush says pattern. Even this brush, you guys, is pretty sturdy. This is a lot of weight to it. This is a really solid brush. The bristles, everything. This is strong. This feels like this can really withstand going through some natural hair with some curls in it. So again, good job to her, because the quality of these products seems to be right on, right on point. She did a good job. She didn't skimp on the quality. Like this really feels good. I can get a nice solid grip on this, to brush through my hair when it's wet. So I'm glad I ordered this box, you guys, because like I said, these products in the store, they're not cheap. So I'm so glad I decided to go ahead and take the chance and order this. Like I said, six products, quality products. I mean, look how big this is in comparison to my hand. So I'm glad I followed my gut in that I ordered that. All right. So it's 8:26. Hopefully Edna will be joining us soon. But does anybody have any questions? I'm not seeing comments on my personal page on Facebook. So unfortunately, I have the phone in landscape so that when Edna comes on, it will, and I like to have the broader background behind me. I don't like when you have it vertical and it shows about this much of me, and then I don't like that look. So I have this horizontal. So unfortunately, when I do this, I'm not seeing comments. So I apologize for anybody who might be leaving comments and I'm not answering you, okay? And then hopefully, I can't even tell if Instagram is live. This doesn't even look like Instagram actually started. But okay, so until Edna joins, I'm going to take you through some other products I got in the mail this week. So I told you guys I had found this website called Henna Sooq. And they specialize in Ayurvedic hair, and they actually do like henna tattoos as well. They have a whole store with products that you can order. And then in addition to that, they have an actual salon where you can go to the salon and she will color your hair. She'll give you henna treatments, and they also use indigo depending upon how dark your hair is and how dark you want the color to be. So I decided to order some products from her. So, the Ayurvedic powders that I have been buying have all been the grade that you ingest, they're for consumption, and you can also use them for your hair. But her products are specially formulated for your hair. And she really grinds her powders down finely. And I can feel it just from this pack, just feeling this. Like, this feels like a really smooth powder in here. So I'm glad I took the time to order this. I can't wait to try this out. So I ordered 3 things initially. And then, just as you would know, after I ordered this, I saw a special bundle that she's running for a 6-week hair regimen. So I ordered that maybe like on Friday, and it has all kind of treatments in there, and actually has the henna in there, which I don't know. When I ordered this, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I didn't order henna to color my hair, but I forgot. But I saw this bundle that she's running now for a limited time. and it gives you hair products for 6 weeks. And she actually takes you through the regimen of what you use each week. And then after you complete the 6 weeks, you can go back, order the products, and then follow the routine again. So I'm going to try that because I do want to color my hair with henna. And then she has some products for moisture to give yourself moisture treatments. And like I said, each week you do something different until you complete the 6 weeks, and then you start the routine all over again. So I'm quite excited because I think when I start that, I'm actually going to do a length check to see how how long my hair has gotten. And then at the end of the 6 weeks, I'll do a check to see if the texture is any different, if I feel like it has accelerated the growth, etc. And then I'll also be able to know how well my hair is taking the color. So let me tell you what it is that I ordered. So this first mask is called Sooq. So this says on the front of the package, and this is what her packaging looks like. And Henna Sooq, let me spell that for you. HENNA SOOQ. Okay, so you can check out the website. And this is Sooq Ayurveda hair mask for stronger, longer, healthier hair. So this is 3.5 ounces, which is 100 grams. And just looking at the website, on the website for each product, it gives you the directions on how to apply them. So most of them, they do call for the 100 grams. So one pack is typically one treatment, depending, I guess, upon the length of your hair. So let me read this to you. Sooq. So this is called Sooq. So the ingredients in this are cassia, amla, neem, aloe, tulsi, brahmi. Now, I don't know how you pronounce this. I bought this package. I think this is called Bringraj. I don't know. I'll have to look this up or listen to a video. Shikai Kai. And okay, so those are all of the ingredients. So this says on the back, our aloe vera powder is essential to a well-balanced, moisturized henna hair color and Ayurvedic hair treatment. We guarantee that by adding organic aloe vera powder to your hair recipe and masks, your hair will be left feeling silky, soft, and sorry, you guys, let me close the window. It was hot in here. Your hair will be left silky, soft, and conditioned. Add aloe vera powder to your henna and Ayurvedic hair recipes, even indigo, for added moisture and provide slip to make paste easier to apply. Dry hair must add organic aloe vera powder for best results. So I have seen some very good reviews on Sooq. So I was excited to try it. So I'm glad I did. Now, what I didn't order is aloe vera powder. And a lot of people really, they seem to like the aloe vera powder as well. You know, I keep the aloe vera leaf here. So I just really didn't think to order the aloe vera powder, but I might. But I believe a pack of that is coming in the bundle. Okay, so next up, this is called Organic Shikai Kai Powder. So this says Ayurvedic Healthy Hair Care. This one is for it. The herb reduces graying and hair loss. So that's exactly what I want, to reduce my gray and to reduce the hair loss. So let's see what this says on the back. Known as the fruit of the hair, Shikai Kai powder is used to cleanse hair for promoting hair growth, preventing dandruff, and strengthening the hair from its roots to its ends. Okay? So this one, the Shikai Kai powder, it says you mixed with warm or hot distilled water, make a paste, work it through your hair. This has a moderate lather, cleanses your hair beautifully. It's a natural low pH, extremely mild, and doesn't strip your hair. So, can't wait to try this. And then last but not least, this last one is called Organic. Now, Bring Raj, I think this is powder. Ayurvedic, okay, healthy hair care herb. This one also reduces graying, and hair loss. So that's really where I am right now, right? Like I'm trying to combat, I told you right here, it's kind of shedding. It's reduced, my hairline is receding. So I'm trying to combat the hair fall and the hair thinning, and then also reduce the amount of graying. So let me see what this says on the back. When it comes to natural hair care treatments and hair loss, Bring Raj is the first herb we recommend. So that's awesome. It's one of the most distinguished herbs in Ayurvedic healthy hair care. It helps prevent hair loss, stops premature graying, effective against scalp and skin allergies, and helps control and get rid of dandruff. So thank God I don't have an issue with dandruff, but I definitely want to stop this graying and stop the hair loss. So does anybody have any questions? No, I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait for this bundle to come in. And when I saw the bundle, at first I thought, wow, I should have held off. But, I didn't know she was going to advertise the bundle. But then I thought about it. When I saw it says at the end of the 6 weeks, then you pick up and you repeat it. I thought, okay, so I'm ahead of the game. So I have some of the powders that I will incorporate into the second 6-week interval. So no loss there, right? I'll always have a need to use it. So I am not complaining about that. So it's 8:36. I don't see Edna on here. But we'll keep going. If I don't see her in a couple of minutes, then we'll wrap up because I only had enough for you guys today to take me till about 8:30 until she came on. Okay, so let me just show you this hair color wax one more time because this is what I have in my hair. And what's the name of this product? Are you just signed on? Which one? The powders, Miriam? So these powders that I was just talking about, these are Ayurvedic powders that I ordered from a website called HennaSooq.com. And she specializes in Ayurvedic hair treatments. And she has a store that you can order the products from online. And then she also has a salon in Maryland where you can actually go and she puts the treatments in your hair for you. So this powder is called Sooq. And this one is to make your hair stronger, longer, and healthier. Excuse me. And then I have this herb. This one is for reducing gray and hair loss. And this one, I'm not sure, Miriam, how to pronounce this. I'm calling this, it's BHRINGRAJ. So I'm calling this Bring Raj powder. And you know that I'm all about trying to stop this thinning and the graying. So that's the second one. And then the third package that I ordered, this one is called Shikaikai. And this one also, this herb reduces graying and hair loss as well. So I am going to be using these and I'm going to report back to you. And I was saying, Miriam, that she actually, after I ordered these, she advertised a bundle. So for 6 weeks, she put together a whole hair care regimen, alternating all of these different herbs. And it also includes henna to color your hair. So I ordered it. So I'm going to be following that regimen for 6 weeks, and then I'll be able to tell you guys what I think about it. And when you finish the 6 weeks, then you just repeat the cycle all over again if you want to. So that was that was the second thing that I went over, Miriam. And then I'm just going to take you through this quickly. I had mentioned before that I ordered Pattern, which is Tracy Ellis Ross's line of hair care products, from Curlbox. So Curlbox is a subscription, and Curlbox is not the only one out there. There are actually several of these out here that do this. And what it is you sign up, you get on their list, and you pay for a fixed fee. It's the same amount of money every month. It's $20 a month plus $5 for shipping. And each month they feature a line of products. So they send you this box, and it's typically 4 full-size products plus either like I'll show you what I got this month. So it comes in the box. So this is Tracee Ellis Ross. It comes with the brochure. And this was a nice box. They were very generous with this. So this is, let me start with the shampoo. This is 9.8 fluid ounces of her hydration shampoo. Then they gave you, this is 13 fluid ounces of the conditioner. So this conditioner, Miriam, this conditioner is really thick and it has a pleasant smell to it. And then you also get in the box a leave-in conditioner. This is 9.8 fluid ounces. Then for the 4th product, they gave you jojoba oil. This is a hair serum, boost hair and scalp moisture, a moisture boost rather. And they gave you a hair clip. And this is pretty sturdy. I was saying this is sturdy. This is not like lightweight junk. This actually is pretty strong. And then the last item in the box is they gave you a brush, a detangling brush. And this brush is really sturdy. This is a thick, strong, firm handle. And then these bristles, like this could bear going through your hair wet and really kind of like detangling your hair. So I was saying that I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the size of the products. I'm impressed so far with the quality of what I am seeing. And I'm going to wash my hair tomorrow. And I'm going to use this line so that next week when I come back, I can tell you what I think about it. But it has a, where's the shampoo? The shampoo is kind of like one of those pearl consistencies, which I like. Oh, whoa, this is really loose. Sorry for screaming, you guys. And it's like a light perfume, Miriam. I don't really know. I couldn't really put a name to it to tell you what's her website. Which one? Tracee Ellis Ross, Curlbox, or Henna Sooq? I'll give you all 3. So Curlbox is just, I believe, curlbox.com. Let's see. Let me get the brochure. Let me show you guys the brochure because they go all out with the marketing and the packaging. So this is pattern. I'm just trying to make sure that all 3 cameras can see. Okay, so this shows you everything in the box. And I believe this is just curlbox.com. And then we have Henna Sooq. So this is HENNASOOQ, hennasooq.com. So you can check this out. And what else? Oh, and then, yeah, Curlbox. I think it's curlbox.com. Now, Curlbox, they usually, their waiting list is pretty full. So I remember within the last couple of weeks, it opened up and you could sign up. But a lot of times, they only take a certain number of subscribers. And then when they hit that limit, they close the list and you have to wait. And I'm on the email list. So when they open up the wait list, it'll tell you like Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, we're going to be taking new subscribers. So then you apply and you try to get on for the subscription for, I don't know how long it lasts. Honestly, I don't know whether they do it like once a year. They open up the list. I'm not really sure, you guys, but that's curlbox.com. You can check out the website, see what it says if you're interested. Like I said, for $20 to get 4 full-size products delivered right to your door. And then usually, like I said, there's always other goodies in the box like this clip and this brush. You really can't beat it. And now I feel like in particular with the pandemic and the numbers picking up and, not wanting to go out, and we don't know how long this is going to last. I happen to like the idea of having this delivered right to your door. It just, for me, it was wonderful. I just I don't stay out of the beauty supply store by myself on my own. So to get a box of stuff like this every month and then to buy that, it just became excessive. And so I just suspended the subscription. And even if you don't make the list, even if the list is full, they do sometimes when they have extra boxes. Well, I'm not sure. They might even do it for all of the boxes. If you can buy it like standalone, a la carte. You just buy that box for that month, which is what I did. I saw this. I wanted to buy it. Cost me $25. I got all these lovely products. So I'm a happy camper right now. I'm really glad that I took the time to do that. So I'm excited to try this. And then I'm excited for that bundle to come because I can't tell you now. I'm going to have to look at my chart, you guys. I can't tell you the last time I colored my hair. And it showed, which is why I put this burgundy in it tonight, because the front is really gray. And so I just decided to put the hair color wax in it. So for those of you who are new, who haven't seen me talk about this, what I have in my hair tonight, now hopefully the light is picking it up. You should see, like, this is called sangria. So this is kind of like a wine color. And I put this in here earlier today. So this is by Curls Unleashed Moisturizing Beeswax. This is Color Blast. Now this is they call this temporary hair makeup wax. And I love it. Let me open this up for you. I have two colors. If you check out my page, you'll see me with this golden. I'll show that to you next. You'll see me with this burgundy hair in a couple of pictures. I think it kind of even came off like more like a purple. But this is like a wine. This is called sangria. And this is a temporary hair wax. You just literally just rub this in your hair and it washes right out with just shampoo and water, one wash, and it comes right out. So I happen to love this. And so because I was so gray and I didn't want to come on here gray, I decided to just put some hair wax in my hair and then I'll wash it out. So that's the sangria. Now they have different colors. This was the first color I tried and I absolutely loved it. If you go back on my Maintaining My Crown page on Facebook, you'll see the video of me with this brown hair. This is called Golden Bars. And when I tried this, I fell in love with it. And so I'm so sold on these hair waxes. Now, the only thing I will say is that they do flake. And I found that the sangria flaked more than the Golden Bars. The first time I tried Golden Bars. Now, I watched a lot of videos of the influencers try these out. And the one thing that they said was in order not to dry your hair out, that you should, you'd wet your hair, you put a leave-in conditioner in, and then you put this on top, which is what I did. And everybody consistently pretty much mentioned that it flakes. Now, one girl called it pixie dust, and I think that's the best way to describe it, because when you look at your hair, you don't see flaking, but what you will see is you will see little particles on your shirt, or for me, I was seeing particles in my sink a lot. And so, you just have to be aware. And then I heard somebody talk about mixing it. So it was my cousin, I think. I mixed this instead of putting water in and then a leave-in conditioner, and then this is the last layer. What I started doing was actually combining this in my hand with the leave-in and then applying it at one time. And I found that pretty much, I guess it kind of seals the hair wax so that it did not flake as much. Now, when I applied, this is the Golden Bars. When I applied the Golden Bars mixed with my leave-in, I had next to nothing in terms, very minimal flaking. So I was pleased. So I was so pleased that I tried it again with the sangria. And the flaking and the particles dropping was significantly less, but it was still more than the golden bars. So I haven't figured out how to get it to not flake at all, but mixing it for me, what I found with my product, and I mixed mine, I don't have it out here. I mixed mine with my normal leave-in products, which is African Pride, the Moisture Miracle line. I mixed it with that, and it was good enough that it really wasn't a pain. Because the first time I tried it, the sangria in particular, every time, if I just, let's say, if I just touched my hair like this, you would see it all over my shirts. You would see it all over the bathroom sink. And I just found myself scrubbing my sink and scrubbing my hands all day long. And it kind of got annoying, as pretty as it was. It just, to me, I started to weigh whether or not it was worth it. But combining it with your curling products, I think really kind of solved the problem, because the flaking, I really didn't, even on my shirt, I didn't see it all over my shirt. And the first time I wore this, I put on a hoodie, and I had to scrub the hoodie when I was done because it got all over the neck. But mixing it with the leave-in and then letting it dry really kind of solved the problem. And one of the other things a lot of the influencers talk about when they use this is they will go ahead and they will dry it with the diffuser to cut down the drying time. And I will say, I think that that does make a lot of sense. It did take a little extra time to dry, and now with the temperature changing, with the temperature changing and it's not as hot anymore, it does take a little longer to dry. So I did, even myself, not today, but the last time I used it, I actually did go ahead and, hey Courtney, I went ahead and used the diffuser to dry it. But for anybody who is interested in, testing out different hair colors, I love it. I'm hooked on them. It's the way to go. So, today I'm burgundy. Next week I can have this beautiful golden blonde hair. And I thought this was absolutely beautiful, honestly. And there were some more colors out there. I'll have to see whether or not I'm bold enough to try them. They have one that is more like a bright, I'm going to call it like more in the orange family. I don't know that I'm bold enough to try that. And then there are many brands that do these hair color waxes as well. This is not the only one. In fact, my next door neighbor told me about this line. This also is hair makeup. Let me see if I can get this good for you. And this brand is called Curlsmith. So the nice thing about Curlsmith is that this is vegan. And this one, okay, so this is called Ruby. So this is similar to the sangria that I have in my hair. I'm going to open up the cap for you, right? Let's see. I don't know how it's reflecting. Let me put that side by side with sangria. They look almost identical, even in person. I don't know how the camera is picking it up, but in person they look almost identical. So Curlsmith is a vegan line. So let me just tell you on the back of here. So this color is called Ruby. This is made with strawberries, beet extract, watermelon, and I think this says, I don't have my glasses on, you guys. I can't read that last ingredient. Okay, so anyway, this says temporary color styling gel, rinses out in one wash. Animal cruelty free, vegan, and anything else on the back. No, you guys, it's so small, I really can't read it. But anyway, my next door neighbor told me about this brand. She said this is the only brand that she uses. And she loves it. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the comments. So Miriam, it's HENNASOOQ.com. Okay, so henna, like the hair color, the henna. All right. So I'm gonna let you guys know about that. But this I'm so hooked on these hair color waxes. Now, when I tried the this Curlsmith, my neighbor, she says she has zero flaking with this. It does not come out at all. When I used it, it did flake for me, just like this one. But I said now that I know how to apply it differently, I'll go back and use the rest of this tube. And I think I have enough for one more application. And I'm going to give it another go because I do like the fact that this is like all natural. These are food products that they're using to color this. So you don't have to worry about the chemicals, right? Because as much as I try, you can't really keep this 100% from, the view is flipped. You can't keep this off of your scalp, right? So this is getting into your pores. So the fact that these are all food products that they're using for the coloring is great. So that's why my neighbor loves this line. She uses it for everything on her hair, the whole thing. So this brand again is called Curlsmith, and you can go to their website too. It's www.curlsmith.com and check out their products. They have, a whole line of hair care. Okay. So any questions? Any questions about anything? I think I have said to you guys that I think since I've been using the Ayurvedic herbs, that I'm beginning to see a difference in my hair texture, which is a plus. I'm happy. The breakage is decreasing. I'm seeing, especially in the back, I'm seeing the length coming in now, as you can see. And honestly, I don't cut the back of my hair as much as I cut the front. So I just have to be transparent about that. Really, the front is where I've been having problems with the texture. And I think I told you guys I was using that color change shampoo, and I really have always only colored like this front strip of my hair. And here's what I think happened. I just think from years of coloring it changed the texture. And so I have just been frustrated cutting. And now that I have stopped using it for, I don't know, I'm going to have to check my spreadsheet and see when the last time it was that I put the color change shampoo in. But I have a good inch of new growth that the texture back here where I don't dye it is totally different from the texture in the front of my hair. So hopefully in 2021, I'll be able to grow this out, cut the front off, and then, I pretty much have to grow a whole new head of hair in the front to get the texture back, get my natural texture back and get it the way I want it. But, I'm not complaining. The back is coming in. The breakage is stopping. If I could figure out how to stop the thinning up here, I'll be happy. But let me just tell you one more thing. It's 8:57. It's almost 9:00. So I'm sorry that I don't see Edna on here tonight, but maybe she'll make it on next week. What I am going to try out, I've watched a lot of videos. Who's heard of using onion juice for thinning hair? Anybody familiar with using onion juice? It is also thinning the hair when you only color the front. It did mine with the deity shampoo. You use the shampoo color sorry, you guys, I hate it also thinning the hair when you only color the front. It did mine. Yeah. And I'm gonna say this. I've been using that color change shampoo now. It's been 4 years. And I did not have a problem. Honestly, Miriam, I didn't have any problem with it thinning my hair. And thinning and this particular section does run in my family. So some of it I have to question whether it is just hereditary, what is menopausal, and then I had thyroid issues. So I have to just be honest. I really can't say 100% what all of the thinning is from. But, my sisters, I have 2 older sisters. Both of them have the thinning. My mother has the thinning in this front middle section, right to the crown. And And so it just, partly might be hereditary, like I said. And then because I have thyroid issues, they're constantly having to adjust my medication, which when my thyroid is out of whack, that will cause, hair loss. So, and I've had several adjustments with my medication this year. Yeah, Miriam, that's one of the things when your hair is starting to thin and recede, and especially, my following, we're all in the same age range, right? So we're all in that menopausal range. So we don't really know. I have not gotten my hormones tested, so I don't know hormonally where I stand. So I don't know what to attribute it to. And I actually have a trichologist that I think I'm going to go to. So my former beautician studied and is now a trichologist. And so I'm thinking, Miriam, that I'm going to make an appointment to go see her and have her analyze this section and see if she can tell me exactly what is going on and why it's thinning. Because I really want to stop it before it gets any worse. So going back to that, I have been for the last 2 days, 60, you'll be 66 in a few days. Okay, so I'll be 55 in December. I'll be 55 next month. And this is the prime range where my sister's 7 years older than I am. So this is the prime range where in my family, we start to see the thinning. So I have to just, kind of expect that hereditary wise, I can have that. But if I can find things that will stop it, I'm going to do everything that I can to slow it down, if not stop it altogether. So having said that, I have spent the last 48 hours watching videos on onion juice. And I think I'm going to try it because now the woman, I talk about her, Curly Proverbs. She's the one who, I really suggest if you are not familiar with her, she's on Instagram, she's on Facebook, and she's on YouTube, Curly Proverbs. Her hair went from like shoulder length and thinning to her hair is actually down to her butt, literally. Beautiful, thick, healthy head of hair. And she's the one who kind of got me interested in these Ayurvedic powders. And I watched a video on onion juice because she just had, not just, because I think the video was now 3 years old, but when she did this video on rice water and onion juice, she had just had a baby. So she was experiencing the postpartum shedding, and she said her hair was coming out a lot. And that also her mother-in-law at that time, her hair, she said, was just coming out in clumps everywhere. She would find it, she was leaving it a trail behind her of hair everywhere she went. And they tried the onion juice. And she said the onion juice really stopped that constant fallout. And she said within, I want to say maybe like a week of using it, she said she actually saw baby hairs sprouting. There were a ton of videos on YouTube talking about onion juice. I've heard of it. I've known of it for a while. I'm skeptical only because how to get that, that smell is very strong. And to be able to wash that out, not that we have to worry because I'm not really leaving the house right now, right? Everything is kind of starting to slowly, we're going to lock back down and I don't go out much anyway. But in the past, when I first heard about it, I was skeptical about using it because I was afraid of having to go out in public smelling like onions. So, everybody that uses it, they say mix it with like an essential oil, like a not rosemary, lavender, mix it with some lavender or some sort of other essential oil to kind of dilute and mask the smell of the onion. Now, onion, I'm going to try it because I think it is critical. This section right here and here is so thin. It's critical enough for me to try it this go round. But I'm not going to leave it on for more than 15 minutes until I see how that smell interacts with my hair and how easy it is or how difficult it is to get it out. I don't think I'm going to leave that more than 15 minutes. Because what was it, you guys, maybe like a month or two ago, within the last 2 months, I put something in my hair and the next day I could still smell it. Oh, I know what it was. It was this line back here. I used these products on my hair and it was driving me crazy. I had to rewash my hair. So I'm concerned about my hair retaining odors or smells, scents, fragrances, whatever you want to call it. I'm concerned about my hair retaining the smell of the onion. So I am going to maybe only leave it on for 15 minutes. You're supposed to massage it. And I'm just not going to put it in a large area. I'm just going to try it in this front as an experiment. And if it works, then I'll expand it and use it all over my scalp. But to start out, just in case, my scalp is sensitive to it and it's irritated, or I have any sort of like adverse reactions, I don't think I'm going to apply it to my entire scalp. So I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm going to give this onion juice a try. I don't really have anything else to lose, right? So if it works, then I'll be able to tell you that it works, and then you'll start to see this area come in. Yeah, I'm excited, Miriam. I'm game to try all of these things. So if they work well, good. If they, don't do anything, I'll just go on to the next one. But I'm really bent on trying to crack this hair thinning code for us, for anybody who is experiencing this hair loss. I'm really trying to find something that will combat it. The amla powder is really supposed to be good for thickening the strands and sprouting new strands. Sorry. And I think I'm just about, I think I'm at the 3-month mark with it. So we'll see. I'm going to keep on going. And it is part of the 6-week routine from the Henna Sooq, that bundle. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, at least I feel like the texture is changing. And with the texture changing, the curls are getting tighter, which means, more shrinkage. But I'm not complaining, because the more your hair shrinks and the tighter the curls are, that means your hair has much more elasticity. That's a sign of healthy hair. So I'm not complaining about that, right? I'd rather that than hair that doesn't curl at all, that is dried out and damaged. So I'm happy with that. So I don't see Edna on here. It is 9:06. She must have gotten tied up in her other meeting. Or we're having connection problems again tonight. I don't know. Again, like I said, last week she tried to connect 3 times. We couldn't do it. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I hope this was informative for you. I can't wait to tell you how, or what I think of this pattern. I'm going to use this tomorrow. So I'll report back to you next Sunday night. And then hopefully the bundle will be in next Sunday, and I can take you through what's in the bundle as well. And then, I don't know, maybe Edna can join us next week, or I'll find some other things to talk about. I'm always doing my research for different topics to bring to you guys. Okay. So let me just double check. I don't see any comments on maintaining my crown. And Miriam, I'm glad your comments actually scrolled up, because normally on the iPhone like this, I don't see the comments, but your comments popped up, and I apologize to anybody else whose comments I might have missed. But I'm going to wrap it up. That's everything. It's almost 10 after 9, so I've exceeded my hour. But good, Miriam, good to see you. Kimberly, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Everybody else that's on, good to see you. If you have any suggestions on topics you want me to research or things you want me to cover, please put it in the comments, and I'll go back and follow up with the comments, and I'll do my research for you if there are any suggestions. All right. But other than that, everybody have a oh, let me just say this to you guys with regard to the pandemic. So the numbers are picking up, and people have been questioning whether or not people who have had COVID-19 could get it again. Well, I just saw yesterday or today, a friend of mine had COVID back in the spring, and she was sick for a couple of weeks. I think she was pretty sick with it. She said she now tested positive a second time. So, we have to take it seriously. You guys, if you have to leave the house, make sure you wear your mask, make sure you take your supplements, take your vitamin D3. I know I sound like a broken record, but for my friend to have COVID-19 twice already, and we haven't even reached the end of the year, we need to take it seriously. And that's not saying she didn't take it seriously, because she said she was very diligent and she stayed on top of wearing her mask, washing her hands, doing everything that she could do to prevent herself from getting it the first time and the second, and now to test positive a second time. That's hard. So I just want to remind everybody to please wear your mask, please wash your hands, please take your supplements, stay in, if you have the luxury of staying in as much as you can, social distance, physical distance, do everything that you can. My prayers are with her. She said this the second time, that not that there's an upside to it, but she said this second go round is, nowhere near like the first. She feels good, but she is COVID positive for a second time. So that's not the story that we want to tell. We don't want to have to say, we have it and we feel good. The goal is not to even test positive. All right. So everyone, I'm going to get off my soapbox. Everybody have a great week. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you back here next Sunday. Okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good week. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.